What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another video for you. Today I'm going to run you through the 10 top mods that I've done to my Sur-Ron. They're reasonably cheap and they're probably things that you should get done on top of your list. The first one on the list is probably my favourite one. It was this front fender upgrade. You would need to do this upgrade if you were running the Bomber Forks or the Fox 40s. With a bit of cutting, bit of modifying, that fits perfect. And it'll stop all that dirt and mud flicking up at you while you're riding. The second one on the list is this foot peg brace and upgraded foot pegs. The little ones are skinny, they're not grippy at all. These make a massive difference. And if you're doing any jumps or anything, you're definitely going to want a brace in between there. As this is a weak point, they tend to fold in with any jumps. Just with that front fender, I got that from AliExpress. That set me back about 40 bucks. That foot peg brace, I think that's about that foot peg brace, I think that's about $40. I got that one from EBMX, but a lot of the Sur-Ron shops sell those anyway. The third one on the list is this nut. This replaces the other little captive nut that's there. No one really has a tool for it. You can buy that tool for it, but I just found it easy to replace this nut in the swing arm. Here's the nuts I got, the high tensile M10 by 1. It is a fine thread. I got a pack of 5, so I put one on both my Sur-Rons here. Yeah, nice cheap. I think they're about $5 or something. Pretty cheap mod, easy to do. Another thing I would do is go buy yourself some of this dielectric grease. Can't see the camera zoom in on. Come in a little tube. I think it costs about $10. It's worth putting that in all your connections inside your electrical parts, so that will stop any water getting in there. Obviously when I put my BAK 8000 on, that's when I did that job, but even if you're not upgrading, I'd still pull your connections apart and put some of this grease in there, and yeah, that'll just stop all the water getting in while you're out on the trails. Here's the next mod, just a mud flap. Bit of rubber from your local rubber shop, set me back like $5. I actually bought a bit more so I can make spare ones as well. Just a couple of holes, mounted up behind the light in there, and yeah, that'll just stop all the mud and rubbish flicking up over your shock and keep that side of it a bit cleaner. This little spring upgrade for the rear shock is another good mod. That one is a KKE. It fits directly on the stock shock, so you don't need to upgrade your shock at all, just the spring. The standard spring is £450. I think this one was a £550. $50 US that set me back, plus shipping. It's a lot better when you're doing those jumps. And the good thing is it fits your standard KKE shock, so it's not too expensive at all. Mod that everyone does, which it's hard to see these out there. The Shimano brake upgrade. They are the HO3Cs. In here, they're about $50. Everyone does it. That's definitely a good mod to do. This one's probably one of the more expensive upgrades I've done in the cheap list, and that is the EBMX direct mount. It comes standard with the MTB, but yeah, they're not very good. They twist. If you land wrong, it can twist. These are a nice strong mount, and it's also a riser. So while I'm running the riser on this bike in particular with the new handlebars, on my other Sur-Ron here I'm still running the stock bars. I got the MTB 38mm clamp on there. This is a good one to put on top of your list. It well, $150 I think they cost. It's 100% better. Upgraded bash guard. It's something that you can do. It's not something that you have to do unless you plan on doing some trails. I still upgraded it anyway. It came with the kit, the essential kit from EBMX, but yeah, this is a strong bit of guard and it's worthwhile doing still. I think it's reasonably cheap if you buy the guard by itself. I think it might be $50. Next mod is grips. The stock grips aren't the worst. They do wear out reasonably quick. These Pro Tapers are on $25 I think they were, and these are really grippy. So there you go, there are 10 of the mods that I've done that I think are worthwhile and reasonably priced. Apart from the direct stem mount, which is $150, the rest are $50 and under. You see I've got a lot of other mods. I've got the rear fender on here as well. I've got this thing, that's probably not really worth it. A little bit of looks, not really practical, and gets in the way when I want to lift the bike up as well. But yeah, they're the main 10 mods. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.